Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm at my job, y'all. It's hot out here. This weather is crazy. First it's cold and it's hot. They don't know what it wants to do. All right. So, Joey B says that the Most High gave him 24. He said Yahshua said the 24. Well, I'm going to tell you straight up. Donald Trump is going to 26. So the 24th, it's gonna be a nuke. It's gonna be all kind of stuff. See what I'm saying? You can't never trust the enemy. You can't trust government. Y'all put y'all trust and faith in man. Y'all better put y'all trust in them blue eyes. Yes. I was reading the Aquarium of Jesus today. I gotta read this with y'all while we still got time and we can still focus on the scripture and stuff like that. But I wanna read with y'all about what's going on, because this is like so deep. It's ridiculous. It's so deep. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Father. Thank you. I thank the Father right now, because it doesn't matter what color you are. The gospel, the gospel, according to y'all know what I'm saying. The I can't never say the word right. Aquarium of Jesus. Okay. So it goes on later in the chapters. Like I think I'm in like a chapter 25. It's so good, y'all. No, I'm like in chapter 27, something like that. But it's so good, you wouldn't believe how good it is. How good it is. Now, on there, it gives a description of Jesus. But what does it say? It says that Yahshua had fair hair, or whatever, how you want to say it, the in between. So it wasn't too niggery, it wasn't too stringy, you feel me? It's in between. Okay, and then it said that his eyes were deep blue. Boom, 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 boom. What? His eyes are blue, deep blue. See, y'all don't know nothing. See, y'all thought I was playing. Yeah, it said right there in script. I'm going to show it to you just because I want to show it to you. Just because y'all sit up there, y'all laugh, y'all mocked, you scoffed. And then none of y'all read the, you know what I'm saying, the gospel of Jesus. Like, you have not read the Aquarium of Jesus, the gospel? He said, follow the gospel. What's the gospel? To meditate, to look within yourself, to notice that you have devil within inside you. Okay, my best friend told me something. She say, Shonda, that 6 nucleus, 6 neutrons, all that's man, 666. That's man. My friend was telling me this. Okay, now, in order to not take the beast, you have to raise in vibrations. Y'all need to come on, man. Come on, he even said in his words. Stop eating animals. If you eating animals, I don't think you're going to be in the kingdom. I know for sure you ain't going to be in the kingdom, because they don't like flesh. They don't like no animal to be sacrificed. We are not supposed to be sacrificing animals. People, plants, anything. We're not supposed to sacrifice. The only sacrifice you're supposed to give is yourself. The only thing the Most High want from you is yourself. Yourself. I told y'all I seen Jesus, Yahshua. I told y'all I seen him, right? I told y'all I seen him face to face. I told you the Lion of Judah came first, and then what? Them blue flame eyes came up, baby. They were so beautiful, make you get lost. Make you get lost in a trance in the eyes. It goes on to say in this gospel that we're not supposed to worship Jesus. He doesn't want us to worship him. He says it in his word. We're not. We're supposed to worship the Father. And we're supposed to live righteously. He said he is our brother. So I'm getting down in these chapters to find out what he did in his lost time. And if the things that you would hear him say in these scriptures Yo, is no punk. He visited all over the world. He was in India and all these different places. See, the lost gospel, basically, let me tell you what it is, so you know, because y'all don't know what it is. The lost gospel is the times that Jesus was gone. We don't know what happened from when he was 12 all the way up to he was 33. We know at 33 he died. We don't know nothing else. All them years just gone missing. Oh, well, they ain't gone and missing no more, baby. And then when you read it, it all piece and piece together. It doesn't matter. It says in there, it does not matter. So, to y'all Hebrew Israelite brothers that say white people ain't getting into the kingdom, shit, you might not get your ass into the kingdom. Damn, Sean, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to stop cussing. But scratch that, I was on day one. We'll have to start over tomorrow. Stop right now being racist. Because even though us Negro people or the 12 tribes of Israel are the chosen people, but that doesn't mean that all races are not entitled to get in. You know, who are we to decide? Now, know that he is coming here. And he's not going to play no games with y'all. Them eyes of fire, baby. And then they say that how the fire, they even say in the scripture how the rays of the Most High come through our hands. See, we got portals in our hands and the power come through our hands. These healing hands. You see mine getting hot right now. You know what I'm saying? But y'all probably think I'm weird. I don't care what y'all think, because at the end of the day, the Father covering me. He covering me. He's covering me. He really is. He's really keeping me safe and covering me and looking out for me. And I think Yahshua, because I don't know if it was Yahshua or if it was the Father, but more than likely it was the Father. But it could have been Yahshua. But I got to tell y'all some things that happened to me the other day when I was working, and whether or not you want to believe it or not. And when you have the two witnesses, see, all of Israel is the two witnesses. Y'all want to believe it or not, we are the witnesses. We are the hidden ones. Okay? So, all right. Okay, remember, okay, I told you as I work at the Waffle House or whatever. Okay. So in any case, one of my coworkers ended up getting I had a table one night, and the girls didn't want to take the table. They was like, oh, we don't want to take the table, you know. Oh, they white people, they drunk. I don't want to take the table. Go ahead and take the table, Shonda. Go ahead. I was like, shit, I'll go get that money. That's what I said. I'll go get it. So I went to the table. You know what I'm saying, set them up, whatever we do at, at our restaurant. And so I worked. It was a big group. It was a mom, her daughter, her two sons, and a friend, or their son and their two friends. But in any case, so they was out having a good time. And so the mother and the daughter was on one ticket, and the other three guys was on the other ticket. So the mother and daughter tipped me $4, and then the son tipped me $8, and then the friend tipped me $20. So that's $32. So I'm like, okay, cool. Now y'all got to understand, before I get to work, I'm listening to my affirmations. I'm a money magnet. I manifest money. You know what I'm saying? Money just comes to me. See, I got to pay my room. So, I thank the Most High for his affirmations to be, how do you say, confident and receiving. I am confident that the Most High is going to provide my needs. I am confident. I have faith, hope. I have faith. I have hope that it's going to go through. You know what I'm saying? But my faith is strong. That cannot be budged. I know the truth. And my faith is the truth. Straight up. Something I know. It talks about that in the Aquarium of Jesus too. But will you read it for yourself? I don't know. Well, any case, so it's crazy, y'all. So, anyways, usually, if I'm doing good or whatever, I give, the cook $1 or $2. So I had $32. So I'm like, oh, I'll give them $1 tip. First of all, they make $16 an hour. I make $2.92. You know what I'm saying? So they making way more than me, right? Okay, so I'm like, let me get let me give you $1. So I'm telling them that, like, y'all should have took that table. They tipped me $30. You know what I'm saying? And so he was like, oh, you shouldn't have told nobody that they tipped you $30. That's more than what I make in an hour. And he was like, I'm jealous. And those were the words that came out his mouth. So the next day, which was later that night, because when this was early in the morning, one of the nights that I worked. So when I got off that morning, the same night, because I worked like 4 days in a row, back to back to back to back. So in that night, the next night, this guy ended up coming in at the end of the night. He was drunk or whatever. I took his table or whatever. Everybody was in the back, they was out taking a break. So I took him as a customer. So he tipped the cook $20, but that was my tip. I'm the one served this table. You know what I'm saying? And then he didn't have no remorse or stand up for me that, like, this server, she serving your table. She brought out your drinks. She set your table up. She took your order. Yeah, I might have cooked your food. Yeah, I make $16 an hour. He really don't need a $20 tip. You know what I'm saying? I live in a hotel with my kids. I'm homeless. And he didn't have compassion. He did not care. Do you hear me? He did not care. And because he did not care, I'm going to tell you what happened to him. So the scripture say, what does it say? It says, for any of those who touch what? One of my two witnesses. What it say? That fire what? Shall proceed before them and what? After them? Okay. So now, check this out. So that morning, like when we get ready to leave for work, right? So I'm cleaning the bathroom. So I'm still salty, he took my little tip. I really needed that because that would have only put me $45 behind in my rent. Say I paid $315. You know what I'm saying? And I'm adding up what my check is going to be, $119, and then with the tips I made throughout the week, I'm not making much, guys. I'm making just enough to pay my rent and not even enough to pay that. I'm still owe them money, And so what happened is that when I was in the bathroom, I was cleaning the bathrooms, I hear him talking to the waitresses that's coming in at 7 o'clock. He tell them, he was like, oh yeah, she mad because I took her tip. And he was up there talking stuff, beating his mouth, bumping them gums. And I said, you know what? I'm going to let my Father and Yeshua deal with that, right? So I know what I'm doing. So I left it alone. But I was still kind of upset throughout the day or whatever. But then eventually it faded away from my memory and I wasn't on it no more. But anyways, that night when I came into work, he was there. And he didn't want to look me in my face. Now, it was real weird. He didn't want to look me in my face. So he kind of was doing the same thing he was doing the night before. Like, kept coming to my table, talking to my customers, like as if he's deliberately trying to take my damn money. Now, I work hard for my money. I love people now. People love me. I'm a great customer service. You know what I'm saying? So, in any case, what happened is that he was like, what did he say? He said, He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. Just so happened I needed him to sign one of my tickets because we had a walkout or something. I can't remember. But in any case, he was at the sink washing his hands and he walked to the grill. Now, I'm not lying to you, and I wish I could do his motions. And I'm not laughing. at what happened, but I'm just laughing at the fact that my father and my brother Yahshua do not play about the two witnesses. They don't play about us, the hidden ones. It is what it is. So if a person want to mock and scoff and come against you, baby, you're going to end up with some pain, baby, that you can't get away from, baby. And I mean it. I mean it straight up. Straight hardcore, rough and tough from out of Atlanta. But okay, so let me tell you what happened. So all of a sudden he had the grill out on everything I love. This nigga just started having a seizure. Nah, he ain't never had seizures before, but let me tell you what the Most High did, see, because he was still vindictive, trying to steal more of my tables. But see, I had already prayed and, you know what I'm saying, and had let it go. You know what I'm saying? Let go and let what? Let the Most High deal what he gonna do. So all of a sudden, that nigga just started shaking. That nigga just started fucking having a fucking seizure, going fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy. That nigga hit his head. By the time he hit the ground, he had stopped shaking, and then he started shaking again. Then that nigga was like in a deep coma sleep. And he was like, By this time, I'm already on the ground. I'm praying. I started using Reiki because I've been doing the healing hands. And the third time I touched him and I said, Yahshua, the nigga came up out of something like, y'all don't understand. He was laying on his left side because I had already told him, like, get away from him because my son has seizures. He's 5. So I know how to handle it. See, the Most High put me in a position. First of all, you dogged me. You took my tip. Then you say the night before that, you said you was jealous of me, right? So you jealous. Then you took my tip. Then you still messing with me. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you told the customer that you don't believe in God. You don't believe in Jesus. You don't believe. So he will make a believer out of your ass. And that's for sure. And if you don't believe his word, you about to eat that word, baby. You going to eat that word. You going to eat that word. Come up, baby. You going to eat that word this month, baby. You going to eat that word because we in the great tribulation, baby. Y'all ready? You ready? Because I'm ready. I'm ready to tear these demons a new asshole. Straight up. I'm sorry, Father. I'm ready to tear them a new asshole. Y'all don't understand. I hate demons. I hate the devil. I don't love him. I hate him. He is not my brother. He is not my friend. He is none of that. He is my enemy. He is an enemy of my father. He is an enemy of my brother. And he is an enemy of any of the elect. He is an enemy to me. Straight up. Straight up. Y'all don't understand. So, anyways. So, the third time I said, Yahshua, you nigga woke up. But when he woke up, y'all don't understand. He turned towards me. Now, it's about 7 people standing around him, customers, workers, and then he turned and looked towards me. I don't know what Father showed him, but he showed him something and he looked directly at me. But y'all, when he had lifted his head up, y'all don't understand. See, that's why you don't mess with the Most High's anointed. Yeah, I have a cursing problem. Yeah, the Most High working with me on that. I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I ain't gonna tell you I'm perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. We all got faults somewhere. We all do something somewhere, something somewhere. But in any case, that nigga had blood coming from behind his eyes, all out his nose. And when it's so crazy, the person that you find on the floor with you is the same person that you dogged out and treated bad. The first person you open your eyes and see is me. You know, Father was boy, Yahshua don't play with people. Y'all better leave his people alone. They better leave us alone and stop messing with us. Straight up. And stop messing with us. So I just thought I'd tell y'all what had happened. Now, let me tell y'all about the person who stole a waffle from me. Instead of coming to my job and telling me that you're hungry and you don't got no money, I would have fed you. I would have took it out of my own pocket. I would have fed you. I'm poor, but yep, I feed the poor. But yet he put the ticket in his pocket and I didn't know. And then he tried to make it seem like he paid the other girl when he didn't. He ended up taking that ticket out of his pocket. I told him, I said, either you need to pay this ticket or whatever, because I could have lost my job over $3.29. You know what I'm saying? And then he making it seem like it's this and that. And I told him that it's not that deep, over $3.29, but you're not gonna make me lose my job. And then you told me, and I told him the next day when I see him, I said, you told me that old girl had cashed you out. When I seen her in the morning, she said that she didn't take no money from him, no nothing. So it didn't make sense to me. Because why? Because even his ticket, you have to staple a receipt to it. Because the tickets, you used to print a receipt from the machine, then you staple a receipt to the other receipt, the paper receipt that you already wrote out. So, but there was not even a staple in it. So he's not allowed to come to the restaurant no more. But this is how the Most High do. When you play with people and you're not supposed to be playing with people, it's coming. People getting what they get in these end days. So if you got what you got it because it came to you, because karma was hot on that behind. Y'all better stop messing with people. Y'all better stop doing stuff y'all ain't got no business, because everybody don't give forgiveness. Everybody don't get it. I'm sorry, and it is what it is. It's the truth, baby. It's the truth. It says it right there in the what is it called? The gospel of Jesus that we keep talking about tonight. It says it right there. It says if forgiveness is given to all those who forgive, but at the same time it's saying, but if you ruined a person's life, you have to make right what you did to them. And if you don't make right what you did to them, there's no forgiveness for you. So, hey, even though I've forgiven my baby father for what he did to me, but there is no forgiveness for him. So, baby, you gonna eat them words when you say, oh, the Most High forgave me, the Most High forgave me, but yet you still living a lie. And my 3 kids are still with you, but you still living a lie. You're a liar. And because you're a liar and because you're still living a lie, there is no forgiveness for you. And it says it right there in scripture. So y'all gonna eat them words, whoever mock and scoff against the Most High and his children. Now that same guy who sold that $3.29 waffle is now facing 7 to 10 years in prison for burglary. 2 nights later, he went to jail. 2 nights later, he went to jail. So therefore, y'all keep on. There's only a few more days left, baby. Father told me the 26th we get our powers. We get our powers. We get our powers. Yeah. I mean, mine already started working, but I really want to start working on the other powers I got. I can't just tell y'all everything, because y'all be looking at me like your girl crazy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know. Happy 420, everybody. Yes, I'm excited. Remember, no drinking. Whatever you do, don't drink. Don't be caught in sin. This is the week of the morning star. This is the week. And I got, let me tell y'all something. I got to charge my phone. But I got so much info for y'all about what's going down this week. What's going down. The Tau Bootis. Tau Bootis is a star. Tau Bootis is like a earth-like. It got like water on it, and then it has its own star, which is the red Kachina, and this is the blue Kachina. So that's what this is, and it's gonna be here. It say if you go to earthsky.com, it show everything on there. I don't understand why nobody been talking about it, but it show it on there when you go on there for when you click the arrow and you go over to past the 26th, because they only show you up to the 26th. You gotta click the little arrow and then it show you the 27th to May 3rd. On the 28th, it shows about this rare little thing, right? This sign isn't come that often. So in any case, so we have that, right? That's the 28th. Then what's freaky? Let me tell you what's freaky now. Is a couple days later. Okay, so you have the Venus, the morning star shining, right? Then you have the day after that, you have Arcturus, the Ark of the Covenant, Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark. That's what that's about. And it says that the ark, that red Kachina, that tall Bootis, it that it links you right to where Arcturus is. The little, if you watch the Big Dipper, and you'll actually see the hook, or is it the Little Dipper? But you'll see the ark. Arcturus, it happens to be the light that the three wise men followed when they went to go find Jesus when he was born. This is the same light, and it's the same light that's getting ready to come in a few nights. So don't misquote me. Don't misquote me, because nobody told me this right here. This is what I'm about to tell you right now. But is it a possibility when this particular light is shown, we're supposed to follow this light? And we leave the hell up out of here? I'm just trying to figure out. Because the Exodus, this is the great Exodus, is supposed to start. We're supposed to be going back into the land. So if we're going back into the land, ain't we supposed to follow that star? Does that star lead us to the great Exodus? So we got to get ready. We got to get ready and get right. It's getting ready to happen. The ark is getting ready to close. You don't want to be caught with the ark with it open. Please. Love everybody with your whole heart. Love them with your whole heart. I love everybody. Even the nigga that had a seizure. Even the nigga that took a ticket from me. But I don't love the devil. That's for sure. I don't love that motherfucker. It is what it is. Y'all can say whatever. I just say what comes to my mind. Trust me. I know what coming out my mouth. I don't like him. Don't gotta like him. Don't gotta love him either. He ain't do nothing but mess up everything. So at the end of the day, we not worshiping no man. And even in the aquamarine of Jesus, it say something in there that we call him Jehovah in Hebrew. That is the name, the name of the Father, Yahuwah. And Jehovah, that's the name. When you say it's Yahuwah, it's the same as Jehovah. It's the same. Yahuwah. Yahuwah, Yahuwah, Yahushua. But anyways, y'all want to say whatever y'all want to say. But anyways, he said that was an accurate name. And he also said that they also called him Thoth in Egypt. So if you guys know who Thoth is, I want you guys to leave a message down below, because I haven't done a lot of message on Thoth. But Thoth is supposed to be also the father, which is Abraham or whatever. They call him Parabram. Parabram is the Most High, and that's his name. You know what I'm saying? That's his other name. So when people telling you that they've seen, that they know the true name, if they ain't reading that aquarium of Jesus, they don't know shit. They don't know nothing, because it tell you everything in there. It tell you what's sin. It tell you exactly what sin is. So if you love with all your heart, how can you sin? If you love with all your whole heart, how can you sin? You can't sin. If you love with your whole heart, you can. But anyways, that's all I wanted to share with you guys tonight. I mean, for right now. I'm going to charge my phone, get some juice, and then I'm going to do the things that I need to do or whatever. And Just I'm just thankful for the Most High. I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful because it could be different. I could have not woke up. I had a lady tell me that the Most High told her that I was Mary Magdalene, incarnated. It would make sense though, because a lot of her life I've experienced in my life, except for the part where she married Jesus. The untold story. Did you know that Jesus was married? I can't wait to get to that section in the aquamarine of Jesus. I can't wait to get to that section. Oh yes, I can't wait. When I get there, baby, trust me, when I get there, I'm gonna let you know, because I got to know the truth, baby. And this lady told me I was incarnation of Mary Magdalene. And I told y'all that my baby looked just like the Messiah. She looked just like him. It's ridiculous. And I thought that was really, really strange to me. And even another lady said the same thing when she looked at my daughter. She said my baby looked like the Messiah. I don't know, it's just weird. What if I am Mary Magdalene incarnate? They said that she would be incarnated into the second coming of the Messiah. And then that she would get to be with her husband, her savior, her king, her love, her life, her beloved is what she called him. Yep. So I have a lot on my plate, because when people tell me things like that, I wonder. She teaches everybody to be a part of consciousness and to open yourselves up. And that's only what I've been telling you guys. And so I got to start focusing on that instead of just telling you guys and get back to that place where I was at, where I seen him face to face. You got to meditate. Pull up some binaural beats online. Eric Bartel is real good. Go to meditation. Meditative Minds. Oh yeah, Meditative Mind, real good. Yes, they are real good. And do that. Decalcify the pineal gland. It's time for you guys to get back to the Father. This is it. It's time to get back to the Father, because that vengeful person that's over Israel is not our Father. That's not our Father. That's not the person who loved you first, the creator of the universe. No, that was a man. They worship man. They weren't even worshiping the Most High. The reason why Abraham was so famous, because the Abraham, they call it Abraham Hicks. The Braham is meditation. Man, you don't know that Abraham was very powerful when it came to meditation. He was very powerful. We got to get right. The trumpets are going to start to be blown on April 26th. Passover is May 9th. He promised us that he would not look over us no more, and we go back into the land. Remember, in my rapture dream, what did I tell you guys? I told you guys something specific, and I had to go back and I had to watch it. He said to remember this, for he showed it to me already. Remember, I told you I was in a place that was familiar to me. It's a possibility that I could have been in the land. That about time in the land we had already built up homes and a little community and everything in our land. I believe that I was probably in our land. That's where I had to be at. But we'll see, because he's coming. Blue-eyed Jesus is coming, baby. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to see. I seen him face to face, and he had flames of blue fire coming from his ass. So Aquamarine, the aquarium, I keep saying Aquamarine, the aquarium of Jesus is telling it all, because that's what I was looking for. When I got down to, I think it was like the 25th chapter, and it was talking about what he looked like, and it was a point where Jesus was missing when they had went on a vacation, and she took him out of the country, or whatever, however you want to say it, out of the state. So she took him out of the town and took him into a new town. So what happened was he was missing. He had been missing for 2 days. Sound like my son. Could be just gone. Then come back and be like, I'm all right. But they found him. He was in there talking to the physicians, telling them something, talking about some next time they better have it right when he come back. He was not no joke. As a little boy, no joke. Not playing with you. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. He was not playing with these people. So at the end of the day, you have to do what you got to do. Stay focused. And when you stay focused on the Most High, and you stay meditating on His word, stay meditating on His truth, and on His face, things will be revealed unto you. I don't know. I don't even know if I even look like a Mary Magdalene. But according to what different people coming to me, I already had Paul come sit down at my table. Then I met the mother of us all. And now I find out there's a possibility I could be Mary Magdalene. How the tables turned for you when you didn't think that you were worth anything. When you think that nobody loved you and nobody cared for you, and understand what your purpose was. But what if this is my purpose? What if I am her? Then what? I just have to keep on my path and keep doing. She was one of the most prized disciples of Yahshua. She was one of the most prized possessions. But I just want you guys to know that I love you very much, and I just wanted to share this story with you and share what's been going on with me. You know what I'm saying? Because every day the Most High is working on me. Every day, and it tells you in there, He was a sacrifice for all life, plants. Like when you can give yourself for the whole world, not just man, but we talking about for everything. Just give up your life. You die fighting for life amongst everything, the plants, the animals, everything. Because you're not supposed to kill animals. Bet y'all probably gonna put a steak on y'all table right now. Put that steak on your table, your ass mess around, choke. You ain't supposed to be eating that. You know, nobody's supposed to be eating that. But y'all don't go listen to what y'all supposed to do. Y'all only do what y'all want to do. So in the end, I'm out because, hey, I'm only talking to the wall. So I'll talk to y'all later on the next video.